Virgo, I'm hearing chapter 1. Is it a nursery time? Are you reading a book, or do you read a lot of books, or Eat, Read, Love, or Damie, or someone called Reedy? But like, I'm hearing chapter 1. Starting over again. Starting over fresh. Jen, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Anybody's got J in the name. But like, chapter 1. Are you writing a book or journaling or something like that, or doing a lot of paperwork, and you're kind of like, okay, like, right, so chapter 1, blah, blah, blah. When I was young. So when we were young, Adele. So we're in Turning Tables. Anybody's got T in the name, or Tyler, Tanya, Great Britannia, someone from Britain. Brittany, Brian, Beth also. But I'm hearing like something to do with writing a book, a bestseller. Sal, Sarah, Steve, Sandra, Cassano, Sino. I don't know. I just keep hearing chapter or Chapman, the name Chapman. Barry, Chapman, also Chappers. Some of you might be playing guitar. Sorry if my hair is sticking out, but like playing a guitar. Rob, Chapman, Robert. Anybody's got R in their name? Okay, Rachel, Richard, R, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, a Capricorn maybe. But like chapter 1 or Chapman, and it's something to do around like music equipment in Guildford, which is sort of like London. So it's Essex, I believe, is Guildford. So it's kind of like you might be looking for like amplifiers, guitars, Chapman guitars maybe, but it doesn't have to be Chapman, but it can be, like I said, it can be music related, and you're looking for some sort of like musical equipment or something like that, or someone's guiding you around saying, okay, would you like this and this and this and blah, 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 and all of that sort of stuff. So I'm definitely keeping up like music references, referee, agree to disagree, Rihanna, Reese, Rachel, Regina, you've got to seen her. You guys, all these same messages, where did they come up? In the last reading that I did of Sagittarius. So if you've got Sag in your chart, or if you've got Taurus in your chart, got to know your chart. Sag or Taurus, or life pipe, a pike and eel, something to do with the fish, Pisces. The pike and eel, some of you might be going to a boozer, or you could be from where I'm actually. There's a pub here called the Pike and Eel. You might be going fishing, could be something to do around the Pisces. But like I said, I read in numerology, right? So meaning code. So the major arcana of Virgo doesn't have another major arcana 9 that represents a star sign. So you only get, basically, you can watch it as a life path 9 or a Virgo. But if you've got, like, say, another placement, and you've got a fish, you won't be able to do it because that's only 3. If you've got a Sag or a Taurus placement, right, and you can watch Taurus or Sag, it really doesn't matter, both, because you're looking for the aspect of the numerology. If you've got no idea what Steve's talking about, then I can open up a whole new fucking world for you when you realise that. Whole new world. Number 3, Pisces. Something to the World Wide Web, but maybe talking to someone over the Atlantic Sea. Some of you could be trafficking. Trafficking. Oh, not the people that want me to talk about trafficking humans. Sorry, people, but Right, just very quickly before we start, right, this probably is the same reading that came up in Virgo, and someone said, Steve, all these mediums, bless your heart, sorry this is happening, only in America. Some people believe that, right, what good is it, me telling you, right, all these mediums are gathering together to try and bring these people down that are trafficking humans and, like, selling their fucking kidneys and trafficking women? What the fuck good is it? What are you going to do? Send this video to the police and they're gonna say, oh, he randomly said Jeff and Steph, and it might be one of those. What am I going to do? There's nothing. I'm not a freedom fighter, unfortunately, right? You can do it. You can give these videos to whoever you like, right? But, human trafficking and, like, nice one, brother. I think I come out with this in another reading, right? Human traffic, right? Nice one, brother. Nice one, right? So if you've got people that are pharmaceuticing fucking eyes and kidneys and noses and trafficking women, then move. Don't get involved in it, move, because you ain't going to stop it, right? And a video that I do as a channeled message is not a fucking freedom fighter. And trust me, I am not going to the fucking police saying, look, I'm a medium. Do you want me to help you find these people? Right. Sorry, but I've got too much to do to worry about, sorry. I know it's a bad thing that goes on, but, you might need another person that loves all of that dark stuff and God knows what else, because I am not a dark energy. I'm not here to help people with their schizophrenia and paranoia that are going through, say, like, twat flames and whatnot, okay, and that I have to make their paranoia worse when it could be relating to someone that just has PTSD. right? So I don't like mentioning all these people just in case a few of them just have PTSD and they're thinking that things are being watched and God knows what else because they've got PTSD. Have you ever dealt with anybody that has paranoia? Paranoia, when they are paranoid and delusional and they have PTSD, paranoia is fucking difficult, right? So a person comes back from war, actual war, of seeing people being blown up and their fucking arms going everywhere, right? And they're suffering through huge amounts of PTSD, right? And they're married. That's a whole shit show for that woman to deal with the amount of violence that can come from that guy through the paranoia. A scarecrow banger. Freak someone out. Freak someone the fuck out. A car backfiring. Freak someone the fuck out. Okay. Guy Fawkes night. Freak the person right the fuck out. The doorbell goes. Freak out. Right? Because why? Is it happening? No. The amygdala is what causes a fight or flight response to make someone remember something. Right? So if my job here is to add to PTSD to people that are on here watching tarot, that is not my job. My job is to deter the fucking rats of the world, right? Okay, so it isn't a freedom fighter. I'm more worried about people's sanity that watch me. You want to hand it to people, you can do that, okay? So, sorry, but I'm wagging my finger. I am not a witchcraft expert. I'm not a savior of the universe. If I channel a message and it is there, that's up to you what you do with it as a consumer. If you want to give it to the police, you give it to the police. It's up to you, but I'm not. Fuck no. Right, so there you go. So basically, a lot of your references are to do with divorce, separation, paranoia, farming, people, delusional, and you came up in the last reading, Sagittarius. You're getting divorced, you're dealing with a narcissist. Thanks very much, see you later. Right, so for a lot of you trying to get divorced, you've come from the Sagittarius to Taurus reading, Life Path 5, finding it very difficult around your family. Okay, a lot of you could be paranoid. A lot of you have been dealing with a narcissist for a very long time. You're more than likely trying to get divorced from them, but some of you won't. Okay, so my advice is watch the Sagittarius reading. Okay, and some of you are just dealing with a twat flame narcissist that keeps manipulating you into loads of situations. You came up in the Sag reading, so you're there. So, well, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of you, but not some of you here, right? So, trying to get divorced, trying to get separated, trying to move away, trying to get away from the person. Someone keeps manipulating you. Some of you are actually trying to get divorced from this person, but they won't give you a divorce, or it's just dragging the fucking heels out, and it keeps dragging out, the time's dragging out, blah, 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 and you're, you know, oh, fuck, I just can't wait for my divorce to end, and when will this fucking cycle stop, and when will this end, and blah, 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 so there you go. There's your story. I pretty much would say Steve's just tapped straight into your energy, and there you go for a lot of you, right? Now, some of you think or believe that you're being watched and spied on by people across the road with a camera. Some people, I've dealt with so many people, and you think that I don't get it? I've dealt with so many clients over fucking 17 years of being a psychic medium with people that have pieces of paper over their phone here because they don't want to be seen because they're kind of like they're watching me. Paranoia, spiritual awakenings make you feel like you're being watched because you are by a spirit. They're all around you all the time. I channel them all the time. They're always fucking here. Do you think they bother me? Of course they don't. Why? Because I have a strong mind, right? Been through it, right? But I'm picking up something to do with like tapping my phone, like watching me on my phone, watching my Facebook, having to cover all that up, can't fucking go out, can't do anything, like I'm fucking paranoid and being watched and stalked. And I mean, like I said, if you are, and this is gang stalking, what you guys say gang stalking, right? Fucking move. For God's sake, move. And I've said this in the other reading. Elijah's ghost. Are you up in here? Right? What happened, Elijah? Right? For ages, when I was telling you, got Virgo in your chart. For ages, I kept saying, same thing. Move, 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 move. Move. Right? What happened? She didn't. She knew to. Oh, I'm going to at some point. I must do this, but I just haven't got around to it yet. But I'm going to. Right? Elijah waited too late. What happened? It got turned around on her. She got kicked out and sent to court, and he told the police that it was her that was doing it. Right? Right? Too late. The narcissist turned it around on you and made everybody believe that you're at fault. right? So if you guys have got a chance to get the fuck out now, run. For your life, Forest Cockfrost, run, right? Run, right? Life Path 7, Cancerian. Run for your fucking life. That's your channeled messages. Okay? Now, your tarot might say something different, but we haven't got them out yet. But you know me, I channel messages for a start, and then we look to see if the reading clarifies my vision. Normally, I'm 98% right. So you're dealing with a 9 and an 8. A life path 9, Virgo, 8, Aquarius, Leo. Or a life path 8. Somewhere. Okay, somewhere over. Also dealing with the Pisces. That's over. That's finished. There's no go there. Where have you got to go? Nowhere. I've got nowhere to go. If I leave, I've got nowhere to go. If I move, I've got nowhere to go. I can't. I'm stuck. I'm a Pisces. Some of you could be a Pisces and you're like, oh, I've got nowhere to go. I'm stuck. I can't go. I can't afford to go. I have to stay here. I have to see it through. Y'all are fucked. Sorry. Sorry. There's nothing I can do. Like I said, there's nothing that a medium or an esoteric channeler can tell you. Like I've said to Sagittarius just a minute ago when we went over to Patreon. Okay, and I ripped right into them. Please watch the Sagittarius. It can be Sag, Taurus, Life Path 5. Just watch it. There's a lot of good info in there, right? But like I was saying to those about tarot, how many times do you need to watch a reading? How many times do you need to watch a reading to know what it is? Once. Loads of people, when they go through this, they try to validate an answer over and over and over and over again. They'll probably draw loads of cards on the situation themselves. I need to validate what it's already saying. This person is manipulative, controlling, blah, 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 and it looks bad. Okay, I wonder if it changes tomorrow. Let's validate. Right? And on the Sag reading, I went to validation of what a woman wants. Men play football, they go cricket, golf, up the pub, play PlayStation, PS5, you know, they go to work. This is a stable guy. Women do what? Look for validation. Why do they look for validation? Because they normally post things up on Facebook looking for someone to notice them. Because they want to notice how good looking that they look, or if they look really good today, and they want just someone to notice what they're going through as a feminine energy. You will not normally see, you shouldn't see a lot of men posting a lot of pictures of themselves up on Facebook, okay? But you will normally see different things, but you more than likely won't see a lot of vanity from a male, unless they're gay or they're really needy. Okay, now, a woman, when being destroyed, will post a load of things on Facebook. It's the first thing that a woman looks for is validation, is to be seen. Okay, so they go to Facebook and they post multiple different posts of things to try and get seen by people, right? To get seen by people, to be validated, to be wanted, to be needed, and for people to see them, right? So just watch the Sagittarius reading. Okay, but validation, because like when you get dumped and things like this and you feel really shit, this is why a woman goes down to their feminine side then. They've been brought right down to their feminine side, down to their roots. And then they start thinking, girl, you're going to have to sort out your shit. And you dye your hair, okay, and you do a makeover, and you pamper yourself, and you do all of that thing, and then you validate yourself by a picture and you post it up on Facebook in order for people to say, girl, you're looking fine. Damn fine for you. Good for you, girl. You go. Yes, and try to get... And I feel so much better now, bruv. Now I've had a bit of validation, right? So if a fucking asshole in life knows these few things that I do that do not manipulate people, if they know what validation and what women are actually looking for, right? If you get a player, they'll know that you're looking for attention because you, believe it or not, are looking for a stable energy to validate a safety net in life, to make you feel wanted, cared, nurtured and looked after and provided for as a family. That's what the woman looks for. The male energy is the one that provides it, and the feminine energy is the one that makes a two. But the male energy is normally the one that provides the stability because they are the king to the queen. So it's the queen that goes to the king in tarot, and it's the feminine that goes towards the masculine in anything. Okay, why am I talking about this? You see, like when I channel, right, if I'm talking about the same bollocks in a reading, it's because it's relating to the other one. Your messages are kind of coming through of like needing validation, needing an answer, maybe stuck in a court situation, maybe stuck in a karmic loop, stuck in a hell loop with maybe a Capricorn or a Gemini. Hell is a Capricorn, but it's also a 6, which makes it Gemini reading. Caught in a hell loop, okay, and you're just stuck like a Piscean, waiting, life path 7, Cancerian, waiting for something to happen of an answer that you're looking for, a yes or a no, Libra. Right, we're moving on, and we're going to do your, because I got a feeling you're pissing me off like Sagittarius was. Sorry, because I was wagging my finger. Okay. So, like I was saying, how many times do you need validation from a tarot reading to tell you the same shit? Definition of madness from Einstein. The definition of madness is doing the same thing, receiving the same results. Okay, once you've done a cycle with a person, you should be wise enough to think, fuck that, Dave, I'm out. Okay? Don't need validation. Don't need an answer. Don't need a yes or a no. I'll make up my own decision, and I'm the creator of my own destiny. Okay? See you later, alligator. I am gone. Okay? So, where were we going? So, how many times do you need a weekly or a monthly tarot card reading to tell you or show you the same result with the same person? How many do you need? A year's worth? 2 years worth? 3 years worth? How many do you need, right, to know the same answer that in your life it's giving you the same result? Right? So how many? Like I said, it's the no, because can you watch a monthly and think, oh, fuck this, I'm out. I can kind of gather. I'm not doing it anymore, I'm out. Okay. Or do I wait until the next month or the next week? I really need a tarot reading, Steve. I really need you to give me a tarot reading because my life is going shit. Now, that's great for me, great, because I am actually here to help you, right? I'm actually here to help you. I'm a guide. Okay, I'm actually here to help you, right? But what I'm saying is that I need you guys, if this is happening, to participate in your life itself to get out of this circumstance that seems to be doing your fucking head in, right? Remove the elephant. You being the elephant, right? Yes, I am calling you an elephant. Pick up your keister and move. Right. Now, I'm hoping that my channel messages are off. But let's see. Virgo, or life path 9, the moon, for April. April showers, right? So, you got the moon. Someone is ghosted someone could have abandoned someone, they could have ghosted them. This is also a 9, it's also Elijah, you're right, Elijah, but this is, like I said, it is a 9. People say Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be somewhere in someone's chart, but it's a 9, right? So it means denial, basically. They're hiding their feelings from me, they're keeping secrets. This says it in the book, right? They haven't revealed anything to you, it's not been revealed yet. Okay, whatever it is that you need to know, they haven't told you yet. Okay, so if you're looking for an, oh god, well, there it is. I mean, right, let's turn those back over. I'm getting all flustered. So and he said Sagittarius, you've got to be coming from that reading. Virgo. So Virgo, the knight in shining armor comes into your life, bing, right? So someone here is messaging, talking, should be getting on quite well, quite charming, right? Quite charismatic. Definitely knows what they want. Okay. What's the second best thing that a stable female should want? I'm not going to go through it again. I already have. Let's see. Validation of a male that's already been seen, already been taken. Okay, why? Because if you look at stature, popularity, right? So if you take a YouTuber, everybody swarms around a YouTuber. Why? Because they have a channel and they're being seen every single day and everybody wants to be seen on their channel, right? If you get a DJ that's really popular, what is it that DJ gets? Loads of popularity. Who's flocks around them? If they're gay, men. If they're not, women. But they get fucking shitloads of it. Why? Because they have stature. They have something. Masculinity. They have something already. Who wants that? Women. Because they look for validation. The masculine energy already has it. Okay? And you guys somehow have been brainwashed thinking that you're supposed to sit back and... right? Now you go towards a stable energy. Okay? Let's see. Virgo. Virgo. Virgo for April. In they come like loopy-loo. Some of you are talking to someone and getting on really well. Bing, 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 bing. This is so much. Like I said, this person here, when you send a message, they send one straight back, regardless. Soon as you've sent a message, they can't wait to hear from you. And as soon as they have time, they've sent one straight back. This person does not dilly-dally. They're not someone that ghosts you. They're not someone that fucks about. They really want to get to know you on a personal level. Even if you have already, Stephen, but even if you have already, this person answers you straight away. Now, it can be friends, it can be lovers, it can be something that's just started, can be someone that's new in your or their life, okay? One day in your life, you will find, anybody's got L, starts with L in their name? You will find that you're always waiting. You remember me. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? Might be someone that you haven't heard from in a little while. Kim Wilde, do you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. Ooh, there's loads of new people up in here. Unless you, and you got the, where's your channel messages? Like I said, guys, you know, at the moment, your channel messages are poppycock. So, well, who knows? Because, like I said, this can broaden. Someone's from Bradford. There's loads of people from Britain in here. Here in Broad Street, Bradford, Brighton, Bristol Rovers. Fucking Alice. Where did you go to, Alice? Alice? Who the fuck is Alice? Abigail, Amber Heard. Have you heard? But the bird is word, the bird, get the bird, the word. I'm going to put out the word. Word. I mean, is it Ghost? Whoopi Goldberg? Whoopi! Someone's really pleased to hear from someone. But I'm definitely hearing that. Oh, can you remember me? I asked you for a reading a little while ago. I'm sorry, but I'm hearing that. Can you remember me? I asked you for a reading. You can reach out, by the way, anybody. My services are provided below. Either Skype, Facebook. I've been trying not to use Skype because I've had fucking pornographic people keep sending me shit on there. Getting on my nerves, man. Keep spamming my shit. So I've been trying to use Facebook. It's my private one, but if you're crazy as fuck, then you get blocked. But yeah, I've been trying to use my Facebook. If you want like video consultation reading, okay, I can either do your recorded reading or a Skype reading, but I'm trying not to use Skype anymore, right? So it can be another means of. But like, yeah, I do offer those if you want one, because I'm hearing like you might be an esoteric person, you're doing readings here. But these can be clients, children, people, friends, lovers, mothers, and all that sort of stuff, right? This person could be a mother, they could have children, and you're interested in them, and you're fucking talking backwards and forwards. Bing, 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 bing. And you're talking, and you're building up a really big rapport. Now, there's a lot of Piscean or Life Path 3 energy here. That's for sure. Gary or Tina, someone from Ireland or Idaho, to be sure. Offshore. Gary Shaw, but to be sure, this person's offshore, which means that it might be someone that lives on a different island. Might be in Ireland, but they live off a different island, right? So they say UK, right? Different island, America, Ireland, right? New Zealand, Australia, right? But on a different island, right? So I'm hearing bing, 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 but they live offshore, which means that someone at some point, if this turns into anything other than platonic, it goes into a ginsonic, and you have a drink, and you're like, right, do you want to come back to my place? Do you want to come back to my place tonight? Just kidding, right? So if it's platonic, it's one of those where it starts off as friendship. You have to start off as friends. Right, is there any males out there that fucking know their shit here? Right, when relationships start off, right, they have to start off platonic. They have to start off with a gin and tonic. You have to go out for a drink. You have to go out. You have to get to know one another. You have to warm up to someone. And a female looks for validation, right? When validation is given by the other person to say, you know what, you're an extremely attractive woman. You know, anybody would actually be really lucky to be with you, right? That's validation. That's noticing, right? What else is validation? Else's validation is to say, you know what, you're a single mother. And my fucking God, do you do really fucking well, Steve Vai? But do you do really, really well being a single mother? And I admire you for that, right? That, if you're a lady, close your ears, because I'm giving the men secrets here if they don't know them, right? If you do those kind of things, that woman's going to be dripping like a fuck fridge, right? I'm only kidding. But what I'm saying to you is that those kind of things are validation. That's making a person think, you know what, this person is a really fucking nice guy. You know, they really do care, and they care about me. So they're validating me. They're making me feel warm, wanted, and protected and safe, that I can actually don't have to seek for their validation, which also means what? Steve's other one, which means time. Time is everything, because we're only here for a certain amount of it. And if someone's thinking, you know what, I think you're worth the time that I can give you and that you give me, and I appreciate your time, getting to know you. I love talking to you, and I love getting to know you on a deeper level, because the time you have is precious just as the amount of the time that I have. So the time that you spend together is what? Validating one another. It's actually validating one another, right? A valet is like cleaning out a car and then it all comes out all clean, right? Because you're talking with one another, you're building up a rapport, and before you know it, you've had a valet in your car, and brilliant, everything is nice and clean. That's your energy. So a person has to feel that your energy is clean energy, right? Because why? Because men, the main thing that they look at is porn, majority, and also women, but they look at porn. They play computers and all these sort of things, and they go to work. What does a woman do? Spend majority of their time online, looking for validation, taking screenshots of themselves and posting them up of their dog taking a shit, looking for validation of themselves, that they look really nice, that they look attractive, right? So they're looking for that. When they get that validation and you get them, then you need to keep building up a rapport to see where it goes. What else is validation? Else's validation doesn't always mean that it has to be anything else than platonic, but it's a little bit like what I did the other day. Very sweet girl that works at the pub. She's a single mother and she's struggling like fuck. Absolutely struggling really badly, right? And I don't know her. I don't know where she lives, didn't know where she lives. I've just seen her at the pub a couple of times, right? And I've gone in there with my mates and I've told you that I've been absolutely got all of these guys pissing themselves for fucking laughter. What is that? Validation of someone that has what? Stature, right? But a decent guy, but has stature, because he's making all these people fucking laugh and everybody wants to talk to him, right? Sorry, but I got to put myself in the bracket. But I'm teaching you something here, right? For you cross-watchers or whoever, giving you my time. Please respect it, right? So, person ends up finding me on Facebook, ends up sending me a message about a week later, you know, oh, what are you doing up at this time? Because it was like 5 o'clock, bing, 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 backwards and forwards, right? Oh, I'm just getting ready for work, like, you know, oh, I'm really struggling, I could really do with a cigarette, you know, I've never been up at this time, I really do with a cigarette. Why don't you just have one? Oh, I haven't got any cigarettes and I can't go to the shop because my child is in bed and I can't go to shop. Fuck, it don't matter, where do you live? I'll go and get them for you and I'll take them to you. I'll bring them to you. I've got a car. It's 2 minutes, bruv. What's the matter? What do you want? Oh no, it's okay because I don't get paid till like 1 to fucking money. I don't need any money. What do you want? What do you want, woman? What do you want? Right? Could you? Of course. Where do you live? What do you want? Or just 20 of the cheapest cigarettes. Right, so straight to the shop. 20 cigarettes. Go to the person. Opens the door. Child's there. Lovely child. But it's a single woman on her own with no fucking money and a kid on her own struggling to fuck, wanting to give me £3 that all she's got left in her purse to pay to validate what I've done for her. No, I don't want it. I'm not going to take money off a single woman that's fucking struggling, right? So what does that mean? Decent guy. Doesn't always mean relationship. Doesn't always mean relationship, no. What it means is that is validating someone's hard work. Jesus Christ, girl. You know, you're doing fucking really well, you know. Right? It's validation. It's fucking important, right, to people. And if people can't do that, then, you know, I want the world is coming to. But you've got the high priestess. So someone sees, this is why I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this. This is why I'm seeing this in this reading. Is because somebody sees someone's worth. This person here is worth their weight in gold because they know what they're worth. They know what they have to offer. It's going to be a female or a male, but they know that they have everything. This person here can be very well off, right? They could be very well attractive, or they just have something about this Empress that says, I don't have to put too much time and effort into someone because they're putting the same amount of time and effort into me. Because I see that they have what? Stature. This is a fucking Margaret Thatcher. She took away my milk, fucking Maggie. But like the Empress, right? She sits back and she realises that she is worth all of the gold and silver that she has, right? So she's worth it, right? She is worth it, right? Or he, I mean, I'm a Piscean, so yeah, I am worth it. Why? Because I have stature, and because I have everything about me that is everything I've just told you, right? It's knowing one's worth. All you spiritual lot say, love oneself first, right? It isn't always about that. It's not always about loving yourself first. It's about knowing who you are and what you have in life to offer a female. If you're a guy, what you have to offer one, right? This here is more than this here. Right? So this here is interested in this here. Not just because it's the major arcana card, out of all of these that's the bigger one, but like I said, it's someone that's seeing this person's what? Value. Right? Their value. Because they've validated it already. This is them now, through this month, validating each other. Right? Getting to know one another. Right? I see that you're a kind, caring, loving, sharing person that makes a good person to make a stable person. Right? Virgo. The Lovers. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around, but I don't know if I'm a fool. But there's something that I must believe in, and it starts with a look in your eyes. Love is in the air. Come on, Virgo. Everywhere I look around, love is in the air. So it's someone's having their hair done, or someone's had their hair done. Or you're called done. Sorry, I'm just thinking I just had my fucking hair done. But like someone's having their hair done or had their hair done. Or someone's called done. Is it you, Putchie? Or is it someone else called done? Done. Dan? Danielle? Danny? Clover? Low Puff 7? Johnson? Johnson's baby oil? Johnson's Johnson. Jonathan? Jonathan? Is that you, Jonathan? Is that you, Jonathan? Jason? I think you've got someone new here. Well, someone has. What the fuck was going on with your channel messages? I've got no idea. Could be someone that's looking for some negative energy there. I don't know who. But, well, like I said, I digress, man. This reading could turn shit. Let's go down. But as you can see, right, we've got, like, loads of talking going on here. Loads of talk. Now, like I said, this could be someone that's talking to 3 people. Right? Could be talking to 3 people. One of the readings I did, I think, that was in Leo, that said someone here needs to strike while the iron's hot. Because this person's hot. Now, are they extremely attractive, but attractive is what comes from the female energy. Males do not have to be attractive. You guys, if you're guys out there, right, and you feel that you're not attractive, doesn't matter a shit, bruv. Does not matter a shit if you're not attractive. Female energies love to be attractive, and males do love a really good-looking woman, right? But male energies, they just have to have a few secrets that I've just divulged into your... But I think you're doing fine here if you're guys. But like I said, you know, you've got to have that right? That thing that's there that makes this energy worth it, knowing your worth, knowing what you're worth, right? When you do that, right, and you feel that and you know it, then people will come to you, right, here. But it helps with stature, because the Empress is a Margaret, all right, or a Maggie, right, or an M. But like it's a person that has shit, right, knows their shit, knows everything. Might be a know-it-all here, but again, it's someone that goes to this energy here. But I think, like I said, I think it's given. This is equality. You know, this person's kind of like, yeah, bing, yeah, bing, yeah, bing, yeah, bing, bing, bing. Talking is good. So you've definitely got that on your side. Dev, Steph and Jeff. So there you go, guys. I'm going to cut that slightly short. We're going to go over to Patreon now. Now the cheapest tier is open, which is the bronze. So you got bronze, silver and gold. Bronze tier is $2 or $3. You get all 12 star signs over there. It doesn't matter when you join. You get a month whenever you join. You don't have to worry that it's the end of the month. You will get a month if you join now. You will still get that month. Okay. But you get all 12 star signs. You get your numerology if you're following that too, and your partner. So you get to watch a lot of them and figure out that relates to that reading, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I can put all the pieces together and there you go, okay? Because you can watch out it as a different aspect of work, love, money, finances, friends, clients, okay? So that's why I do it. That's what you get. If you want any more than that, you'll need the silver or gold, because that's where we do the weeklies throughout the week and keep your energy current to what's happening through your current relationships or affairs, okay? And if you can't and you just want to help out old Steve, you can join the join button. Okay, that just really bumps up my revenue just a little bit, because YouTube just really doesn't quite give me enough, because I'm not a large channel, right? So if you join, that $2 that you give, you do get things back. Okay, you do, there's secret videos over there that you have to join to see, but they are very good. You do get things for it. You get a personal reading once per month per person, but it's done over there. It's not done given to everybody. It's just one video for everybody. And it just gives me that extra piece of money that just adds up to my last, the month reading, payday for me. Okay, I'm honest with you. Okay, YouTube doesn't give me a lot. If you join, because I've left it really cheap, it really adds towards my wages. Okay, that's why I really made that, is so you guys can help out if you want to. Okay, but yeah, you've got that, you get stuff, and then you've got all the links provided below and personal readings as well. Okay. All right, guys, thanks very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on Patreon.